The goal. Oh my God! That's how we jump straight into it, huh? They just get straight into it on this game. They don't waste no time.
Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence.
We're gonna see how interesting this case is, man.
College boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
I could change my let me change this outfit. Hold on. Dang. I'm gonna put this one on. Most of the bodies are naked except for one case in which the little girl had clothes on.
Yeah, I want to make homicide.
It's crazy. Ooh. Which car can I pop the trunk on somebody with? I'm trying to go in the back and get that pump. Hold on. We confiscating a vehicle for investigative purposes. That dude ain't riding with me, no way. He gonna steal a drink from me and think he can ride in a car with me. It's not happening, bud. I mean, okay. I'm trying to look cool. It's the Coyote and Roadrunner tunnel or something, bro.
Damn!
Oh, this was up? What the freak? I was not paying attention, man. I better watch out. Oh, wow. How glad I am I didn't go up that. Oh, shoot. Let me go back. What the freak? Hey, after you almost seen me. Woo. Come on, man. Move out the way. That man ain't even dead. Which way am I supposed to go? Am I finna have to go all the way back through this tunnel or something? Oh my God, I can't drive. Yes, I can, man. Hold on. I gotta whip it like it's a rental. That's all I gotta do.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case.
Well, one.
Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry?
And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter.
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers.
Yeah.
I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Alright, man. Don't tell me she naked too now. Chop.
Detective, I was first on scene.
What's up, bro?
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Oh, don't follow you now.
I hear you're a very kind animal.
Bro, she naked too, bro. Got a little freak running around her, bro.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Again?
Here she is.
Bruh. I'm streaming. I can't blur this stuff out, bruh. Oh, man. Size 8 again?
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Oh my God. Lady. She had lipstick on her.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
That's a nice, crisp Abraham Lincoln right there, man. Oh my God, nigga.
Seems irrelevant.
They finna make me look at this woman. Hold on. I'm gonna try and make it quick, bro. Make it quick. Hold on. Grab by the arm.
What's this mark?
Again with the
Cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Straight to the left, straight to the left, straight to the left, straight to the left. Alright.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Alright. Nick. Nigga, hold on. Go up. Yeah. Hold on. Go.
Ligature mark is very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get
I
back
think
to you.
that's it. Get up.
Detectives, RNI says a Deirdre Muller of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her.
Okay.
Grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
These cases may be connected because they ended. I think the last two ended very quickly. All right.
So hey, what's going on over there?
Oh, it was a telephone right here, wasn't it? I could use it. Let's see if I can use it. Okay, I can't. I ain't got nothing. Alright, man. Yeah, man, that was disgusting, man. Trying. Ooh. Moving that big body. Through traffic. My nickname spend it. I ain't get a minute get there better plenty. I should have let that nigga drive, bro. I'm finna stop kicking him out the car, bro. So I have to start letting him drive. He that far away too. I'm not finna go back. Come on. Alright, baby, here we go. Right up here, bro. Knock on the door, kick it in, whatever you want to do.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon.
You
He's
look
been out looking
good.
for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler.
Can we
Are
come
you
in?
open the door for strangers?
So.
See, that couldn't have been me. I want to open the door.
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
I'm not finna question the kid. I'm not finna get rowdy with you, ma'am. In front of a kid? Hey, bro. Hey, bro, stop smoking.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Man, trying to smoke in front of a kid. You tripping. We don't do that.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Oh my god. She need to get some Arm & Hammer or something, bro. Get to these dishes.
Probably nothing. No good to me.
It's just nothing. I bet. They call this a ukulele? I'm not trying to look at the user stuff, but it just be the music, bro. Every time a little chime go off, I just look.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Size 8.
Work boots. Size 8.
Oh, now. We on to something.
Elgin wristwatch.
What's for the watch?
Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Yeah, they snatched it off her wrist. I ain't gonna lie.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Yeah. I bet. Let me see my clues I got. Small man's fingerprint, missing watch, rope pattern, size 8 work boots. Let's talk, man.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
What the fuck?
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Yo, this crying is so fake.
Try.
Oh my god. Yo, crying is terrible. First question.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Do I want to say bad cop? Like, do I want to doubt that? Because I want to say truth. Because hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She wouldn't lie about that.
Daddy should be on his way.
But she keep looking down. I don't know, bro. Do I want to use my intuition? 80% of players chose the correct answer. What? See, bruh, if niggas use intuition and only 18% of people got their answer right. Look at how split that is. Look at how split that is. That's almost 50-50. That's almost 50-50. I told you, Alf. I told you. I told you.
Some boys offered me a
Oh
ride home,
my
but
goodness,
that's not the
I
right thing to do.
told you.
So you were
It
hanging
was
around the school for
doubt.
quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your
Oh,
mother's jewelry was
dang, Alpha.
missing.
That's the first
Can
one
you
you got
describe her
wrong,
things?
bro.
Ring,
We
a
down
watch.
bad.
I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Cap. Doubt.
You seem reluctant.
Wow! She
It's
not
touchy
telling the
subject with Daddy.
truth. Nigga, how you didn't
Thought
pay
she wasted
attention?
too
It's a
much money on
watch
her
and a
kids.
ring in the room. You live here.
Your mom and dad are
Come on, bro.
happily married?
What are you saying? Of course
One
they
and
are.
women. What we say? Hold on. Of course they are.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Jesus, bro.
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it.
1 out of 3,
She
bro.
always wore her golden butterfly.
I know this is a tough time
1
for
out
you,
of 3,
Michelle,
bro.
but you should really try and help the police.
Hey!
Oh my God.
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But
Oh my
she
God,
only...
what's that lump on his head?
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Yeah, buddy. I'm
Sure,
1 for 3. I got a bone to
I'll do my
pick with
best.
you.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine,
Just
sir.
let me know,
Simple
bro.
process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Cap. We found an 8 in that junk, didn't it? Hold on now.
Why are
Cap.
you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
That's what I'm talking about, Alpha. We on the same page. We on the
Why would I
same
lie to you
page.
at a time like this?
Cap, I remember the size of that boot.
That's funny.
Talk to me.
The work boots we found here are size 8s.
Talk to me.
Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Hey, glad. Shut that ass up.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Let me see that question again. So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter. That's cap, because you would be here. Where you coming from, man? Look at these notes, man. I'm going with doubt, bro.
You got any way of confirming
Oh,
this
I'm an
story
idiot,
of
bro.
yours?
You son of a bitch. You come here making all these accusations.
I forgot about that, Alpha. I forgot about
You
that,
phoned
bro.
in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
I'm gonna go with what you say this time, Alpha, bro. I'm messing up, man. I'm messing up, man. Wow. I can do this case over, can't it? I can do this case over. I'll do this over, bro. Is it? Nah, cause I'm gonna have to go and do the thing over again. I don't want to search the lady again. What we going with here, Alpha? What we going with, man? I'm thinking doubt, bro.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Movements of victim.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
I'm thinking doubt again, bro. I'm thinking doubt again, man. Your wife went to picked her up. She died at night. Pick her up from school.
What happened, Hugo? You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car parked by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
2 for 4.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Beaten wife. If it's a lie, no, cause it's a rope. I don't think he got no rope, bro. I'm gonna have to. Do I want to do this over?
Please, if that's all, please just leave.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I'm gonna trust you, Alpha.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo. How you bought your wife off the last time you heard
3
her.
for 5, I think, man.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station
if I got
for
that
questioning.
right.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on it.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
You should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
On the way, lady. Don't care about traffic. I got 3 for 5.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Watch out, bro. Now I'm finna tackle.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but
You thought I wasn't gonna think you was gonna run?
There he is, officer.
Hold on. Hold on.
This doesn't look good, Hugo. Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Ju? She finna go to juvie?
We ought to take care of the kid.
Officer
Cole Phelps, badge
1738.
447.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks.
How's that just been paid look about him?
Belmont High School. Alright, and you can drive.
Can you drive to this one?
This guy must have been stuck.
You're behind the wheel.
You can drive, dude.
You know the way. You can drive.
There still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Man, I'm out here doing terrible investigations.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy.
I'm
it's
messing
the
up
first
questions.
season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where?
Who was that dude?
You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Are you some type of freak or
Go,
something?
Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Man, you better get out the way. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
There he is. See him?
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah! Come on, come on. Bro, they speed him up. Oh my God, they sped him up. When I started running faster, he started running faster.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
You a little
We
dirty.
can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal,
Oh.
is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you low-key motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your
Oh
pockets,
my
Eli.
God, this dude
And
is
why would
weird.
I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Yeah. I just tackled him just to break.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
All right. What am I looking for?
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to...
That's the
Blood
road.
and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here. The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
All right, I think that's it. Call this in real quick, man.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks for your help.
Wow, that was...
All right, you driving.
You can drive.
Hurry up. All right, I hope you still here, man.
I say we make Rooney
Be
for
on the
this.
case, man.
I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car. He had her jewelry. The DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now. You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
All righty.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
What about these ropes?
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Cap. Found the clothes in the thing. Make sure it's on here though.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Cap.
Green overalls.
Yeah, we own it. We own it, Alpha.
With
We
the
own it,
initials
Alpha.
HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Bloody tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo.
We
What
own
make of
it,
car
Alpha.
do you drive?
We own it, Alpha. We 1 and 2, bro.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Charge him or leave the interrogation. I'm gonna leave this one up to you, man. Leave interrogation? But are you sure though? Cause we seen all his stuff is in the car. Alright, we're gonna leave this one. We're gonna leave this one.
down on Second later tonight.
Alright. It's another interrogation room. What other one? Come on.
Boys.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
I bet.
You look like you've had it rough.
See me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Oh, you a perv. He's not an alleged child offender. He open with it.
Down on your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
I'm thinking bad cop on this one, man.
This place you worked have a
Cause
name?
he beat up. Like somebody that knocked him out. He
Can't
dirty and all
misplace
this.
big yellow letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
I don't think he lying. I think he telling the truth on that one, man. I think he telling the truth on that one, man.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitch and braid. It stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Hold on. You killed Miss Muller and stole her jewelry. I ain't done nothing like that. But hold on now. He had the butterfly jump though. Alright. I'm gonna go with you saying on this, Alpha. Lie and use this? Doubt. Alright, bet.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
So what we doing, man? We charging him? Bro, he beat up for some reason, bro. He dirty for some reason, bro. I'm thinking about going ahead and charging him, bro. What you think, Alpha?
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
Badly, boy, you go ahead and try. I'll beat that rat. I ain't a killer.
Okay. Oh my God. He can act tough with him, the dude who touched children,
Phelps,
but he got knocked out and got his hat knocked off
Congratulations,
earlier by the other dude.
Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Hey, man. We on the case, Alpha. We on the case. Handling business out here. I missed one clue. Majority of them questions that was wrong. It was all me. It's crazy. It's crazy. Eli Rooney can expect a warm welcome. Okay. What time is it? Okay.
Phelps! We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
貴様、何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the U.S. of A. and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Man, smart.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes.
Come on now.
We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Let's go.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. A 211 is shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Unit that can handle code 3.
Man, off on the case, man.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Oh my God, another. I forgot this lady. Bro, who freaky? Some freaky ass nigga keep taking these women clothes off, huh?
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Watch out, man. Oh, that's all we got? Hold on, let me...
May as well follow the trail.
Well, they just knocked the cap off.
Antonia. It's a start.
No, not that. Not that. Grab this.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
I bet. Let me run down on it real quick, man. I have to try and make this quick again, bro. Is these all
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Alright, here we go. Let's move quick. Straight to the top.
The lacerations on
Oh my
the neck
gosh, she's still bleeding.
indicate a great deal of force.
Hey, whoever this is, they put everything into that. To the right.
Find anything interesting?
Kiss the blood, BD.
To the right, yeah.
Another wedding
my
ring torn from the
God.
finger. No skin under the fingernails.
That look like that hurt. Hey, that look like that hurt. To left. Ah. This nigga is just...
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Alright, get up.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid.
I ain't even find everything. I just had to get off.
The best way to
real
get
quick,
away
bro.
with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
What else can I look for? This seems like it's useless.
On it goes.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
House keys strung up like bait on a hook.
Somebody's stringing us along. It's a long trail of blood.
It's got to be a code or a cipher. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that crazy son of a bitch.
Where are you taking us?
Detectives?
Mrs. A. Maldonado. Could it be Antonia Maldonado?
He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. We got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
Trying not to pick up things that might be useless.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
trail points up.
Somebody is planning this stuff. They got to. It's the ring they snatched off her finger.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
It's the other half.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
I really don't know what else I could be missing. But I'm just gonna go, bro.
You know the way. You can drive.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
My nickname is Spin. I ain't get the money to get there by the plane. No pets allowed. Please see housekeeper within those. Oh my god. 35 cents. Probably live, yeah.
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor.
Okay.
Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
I'm gonna just come in your house.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am. What are we waiting for?
Bro, what the freak? Look at this dude. Oh my god.
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Oh damn, we just going straight through, huh? I mean, shit, man. I can't look around. Damn.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence. Okay, we have an address.
Wait, what? That's it? Oh, wow.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Is it gonna be out here where it was taken from? I doubt it. I'm gonna go back.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective.
Please don't lie to me.
I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
Man.
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Hey man, I'm glad you ate, man. You need it. We out here doing hard work.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
She just looking down. I ain't even looked through none of my stuff either.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar.
Nosy old hag. It's crazy.
She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
Lady.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
But we seen the picture. She had the bracelet.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Yeah, you do. It's in the picture.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the El Dorado Bar.
Alright. I want to go straight to the place. Going straight to him.
Can you drive to this one?
A nosy old hag?
Yeah, nosy old
I
hag
thought
is
I was
crazy.
coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
Alrighty. Oh dang, I ain't look at the thing.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
304. Okay.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Appreciate it. That's what I like. I like this dude. He just goes straight in.
LAPD,
Oh, he black.
You're under arrest.
Who is that? Hold on. Oh, I ain't never been scared. I
got a heart.
What's up?
This is going to end in tears.
Hold on.
Now look.
Nigga. Hold on, only you. I gotta do you bad. They should have let me keep punching.
Damn.
I was ready.
They got some decent shots in there.
Decent shots? Bro, this dude's
Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no.
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
Hey.
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
I call you what I want to.
This will take some explaining.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
Just picked fruit market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
What do you want?
LAPD, we're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
No good. There's nobody here.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm
That's
playing
what's
with my
scary.
kids.
LAPD, were you here last night?
They shouldn't have played that music
My,
before they did that.
wife
That
and I are
just scared me.
separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes,
Yes,
I
I
did.
did.
Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag, too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
The hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the broad the night she died. Maybe the regulars, too. You should check it out.
Alright, bet. Alright. Okay. We confiscating somebody else's vehicle. If mine ain't around this corner, man, we confiscating this one. Okay. Hey, bro. Hey, whoever car that was finna get took.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Car 11K, come in.
Jesus, whole lot of running
KGPL,
around.
11 King, over.
I'm ready to shoot something now.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
This case just keeps stacking.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
This bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Seems like a decent guy.
Boys, come on in.
Okay,
Phelps,
okay.
have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Have
That's the
changed
message
my
from the Sloan
mind.
Henry case.
You would not give a square deal.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
I thought he was gonna read the whole thing.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis?
Finbar,
I told you
shut
this
up.
lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
I bet. Alpha, I hope you done eating, man. Or at least halfway. We on the case, man. What's interrogation room we gonna be in? First one? Right here.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
He is right. She didn't stay long. If they ran, if she ran or whatever. Do I want to use? I don't want to just go out and say lie. That's when she left.
So if you didn't kill your wife, who did? You better come up with something, Angel. This doesn't look good.
Fuck you.
Oh, wow.
I loved my wife.
You're good, kid. You murder your wife.
Okay.
As cool as a cucumber.
I'm through, bro. Hold on.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Medallion. Hold on, man.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
You didn't want anyone else to have her.
Bruh.
You didn't like the idea of other men
So
fucking your
fucking-
wife, them slipping it to her, the idea that she might like it.
Vete tomar por culo!
Easy there, Angel boy. Ease it back a notch.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Nigga, what? was supposed to use this. Moving answer, bro. What'd he say? Shaving?
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something, or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado Bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ford Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No.
I
Sounds
didn't
sick to me.
You're not
think
clear
about it,
by
bro.
any means, Angel.
I
We're
had
going back
that
into
evidence.
a
I would
cell.
at least got 3
You
or
should think
4.
about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Dang, bro. That's on me.
You can drive.
A freaking message between. That was
You
the
don't think
whole
it's
reason we
strange that
even
all these
came
murders
here.
are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No,
Yeah.
no. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly
It's
good
just
real-life
so much
suspects
for
for every one of these
me
murders.
to
We don't need to go
remember.
looking for the monster under the bed.
For me, at least. That's why every time I ask a question, I keep looking at my evidence. Because it's a lot to remember. Like,
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
okay.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Okay. Alright, be tripping. Yeah, I am. Okay.
You know the way. You can drive.
That's the cop from the newspaper.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? The fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Oh dang, my bad. For the freaking it's not showing up your comment on the screen. I ain't even see you comment, man. Hey, I appreciate you saying I did pretty good. Hey man, these people facial
Handbag was
expressions
left
be
just up
getting
there,
bro.
overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
Lady, you better get out the way.
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney, what can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Okay. Come on. Here we go, man. I've been messing up on questions. I don't feel like the old me, man. Let's go.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Make $1.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Used the phone for a cab and then left. That might be true though. That's what he said. He said she went. Do I want to doubt that though? I'm thinking about. This is how you move. I'm gonna say doubt, but I think he's telling the truth, honestly.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Okay, that's the truth. That's the truth.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Yeah, he was pretty sketchy, bro. Hey, man, Alpha, man, you proud, man? I got 3 questions correct. You know. No help this time. You know, moving on up in the world. What am I looking for? Am I gonna just keep going back and forth? I think I gotta go back to the bar. What's the bar again?
Yeah, as soon as I'm finished.
Oh, as soon as you finish what? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, how am I supposed to see? That's the game? Oh! Go to the room. Oh! Oh my god! Just kicking in doors.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
I seen something on this desk. Hold on. Bloody knife?
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. You must have seen it during the war.
Nah, man. Can't replace you, man.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Oh, this was from the jump. Hold on. What was that dot pattern? 253. 253. Two. 5. 3. That was easy. This gonna connect to the thing, I'm guessing.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem! Gonna take off running. Look at that.
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Cut the tires back off. Okay, cool.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Alright, go ahead, go ahead.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Oh my god. Come on, game.
The fruit guy's getting away, Phelps.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught.
Come
A lot of them do.
on, come on. Let's go. The game really just played me just then. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Get out the way, bro. I'm not playing right now. I'm on the case. Ah. Get your aim right. Get your aim right.
So now who's about to get picked? Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Now.
Where you going, bro?
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fee in the
You can
personal
tell
visit
that's
myself
not
and remind them
it
that crime in
because
this
it's
city
just
does
like
not go unpunished.
I don't
When
know.
they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names.
It just don't. I don't
Now,
know. It don't sit right.
On your way.
Cause the last cases they just come and say, "Oh, you found the guy," but that guy don't seem like he's like he said. It's too perfect. It's obvious as this dude had that stuff sitting in the drawer and everything else. It's no way he's the one who's setting up all this stuff, bro. We only got 2 wrong. Okay. It's gonna be the last case for the night, man. Last case for the night.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
We'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show? Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
The white shoe slaying, the hash bringing, the trash ringing, the hash slinging slasher. Hello, who that is?
Hey, lady, get out of the road!
Another drunk lady. Very coincidental.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain.
Another
Now,
case of a drunk
fresh business.
female.
Galloway and Phelps.
That's why it making me
Task is
feel like
at
we not getting the right
The
person, bro.
address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Keep getting females.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Drinking. Hold on. Outfit. Let me change this outfit, man. I'm gonna just get in this one.
Now, boys, we all know how many
homicide.
imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it going to stop?
Come on, man. Hey, he got 5 seconds. I'm finna pull off myself.
A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, California's
There's gonna be
love
another
fat,
naked
Phelps.
woman.
As long as the
Assuming.
bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
I feel they are connected some way, but they're not the mastermind behind it all.
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
Come on now, not another
This
naked
looks
woman.
awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Because she's
Blunt
not
force
naked.
trauma. Knock
Thank
him
you,
over the head,
gang.
then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Shit.
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Tire mark. Tread.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
I call this in, man. The fuck? She a witness or something?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Lady.
Surely there's more, Detective.
Hold
I
on.
won't feel safe in my own home until you do this properly.
I was supposed to do this jump. Oh, I gotta talk to you first. Whatever. Suspicious person.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
A hobo?
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Okay, now I can do the phone call. Phelps, badge number 1738.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks, ma'am.
Time of death, laundry label, blueprints, tire tread. Okay.
Can you drive to this one?
Driving. Stop getting in the passenger seat.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, all right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand? At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks.
Hey, bro. Ding, ding.
Phelps
Ding, ding.
LAPD.
Talking to you, man.
We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
Oh my God. I was not trying to be racist. Bro, look. You know, like, they had a little bell on the little desk. I was acting like I was ringing the bell, bro.
I've got clothes that need pressing.
Oh my God. Niggas gonna take that out of context.
You wrote the number down on that dress. Is it there?
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
Always bother. Leave me alone. I fought. Where's my wife?
What the hell?
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
Ah, the bum isn't here. We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
I got them on there like they been, yeah. I got too many type of girls, yeah. I'm from a whole different world, yeah. I got one shot another light. I want me a girl, yeah. I ain't waste water to you. You just another like a squirrel, yeah. Alrighty. Whoever in here comes to the door.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's procedure. You see to your girls.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules them out as a suspect.
To check if she was a regular.
Incidental. Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive. I wonder why the picture was turned down.
That do not like a picture that guy would take at all.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Why not? I don't know, man.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
This isn't what we're looking for.
So she went out without her handbag? She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind. At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Boot size.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene. Lars was out in the rain last night.
Is there anything else?
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
somebody came and, you feel me? They choked her with. He probably choked her with the kids. I think. All right, bro. Hold on, let me use this telephone real quick, bro.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Appreciate that, Alpha.
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thank you.
All right, now let's talk.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
He's mourning. What I'm thinking about, bro. 8% of players chose the right answer. A 8% of players got.
For the record, Tarleton, did you kill your wife?
Oh my God. No. I didn't kill my wife. And fuck you for suggesting it.
Facts.
You said you went to a party at
God,
Bobby
I ain't
Ross's
even mad at him.
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
Hold on, what was it? What we going here, Alpha? I wanted to go truth on that last one because of the super low percent of people who got it right. I want to go with doubt. You seem a little irritated.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Barron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Cap. Let me see what I got in it. Alright, I'm finna go with doubt.
Spill it, Tarleton. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
Why did you only report your wife missing this morning?
I thought she would have called up last night from the bar.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. Sounds like the Terrelson
Bro,
crowd had
I
last
looked
drink
at the
Baron's
evidence
bar.
and
You should
just
check the place out.
Appreciate your time, sir.
You believe this
completely
guy's story?
forgot this shit,
Kind of
bro.
rings true.
Yeah. I remember it now. I remember his shirt now. That's what I'm saying. That's why I be having to look at the evidence. I looked at it, but I just wasn't thinking, man. Oh my god, bro.
The siren might keep people out of your way, Phelps. What do you think?
Nigga, I remembered that as soon as I pressed good. Immediately, as soon as I pressed good,
Gents, drink?
I immediately remembered.
Phelps and Galloway,
the freaking shirt, bro.
LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrelson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Waitress, can I get another spoon?
Put out an APB on the cab.
3591. Should be traceable.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, two creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
Oh, he looked
That's
like an
him.
idiot. He looked like he gonna lie.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird. We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Bro,
Bates! We just want to talk.
I still feel irritated that
Come on, we got a ride.
didn't get that
Get
one.
in and drive.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
He's showing you how it's done.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
Let's end this farce.
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
We just keep knocking their wheels off their car, bro.
Put your hands where I can see them. Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead, and your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
What we going with, man? We going with right here, Alpha. 'Cause he got me.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
Fuck.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
I finna doubt him again.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault.
Oh my God.
Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thanks for your help.
Freaking goodness.
Papers. Solve that big case.
Can you drive to this one?
These cases is getting crazier and crazier.
He's in interview 2.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
All right.
We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
Who slapped it?
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning.
Hold on. A guy named Roy who slapped the chick. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. I remember Roy. I remember
went to
Roy. I
Barron's
remember Roy.
Bar. What
He
time
slapped
did you
the
arrive?
woman. She was
I
having
got
like
a
a mental
24-hour
breakdown.
pass.
Yeah,
I got
I
there
remember.
around 7.
That's where you
I'm
met
glad you
Teresa
said
Terrelson?
yesterday's thing.
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
Yeah, y'all had a couple drinks, alright.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrelson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
Right. I know it's the 40s, but it was this many people, like, running around here, you know, grabbing and touching on women, bro. They're some freaks, man.
You know the way. You can drive.
Yeah, fast travel was back then.
3 suspects in the can and 1 on the hook. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
What's up?
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, could we have Lars Terrelson picked up?
11K, roger.
It's like more evidence on top of more evidence. It's crazy.
LAPD.
Hold on. When they closing the door?
Save it for someone who's interested.
Oh, we fighting?
They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
Bruh.
6 rounds.
I ain't never been scared.
I need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out to the cavalry now.
How do we do that?
Like this. Fuck that. Keep it down, Phelps.
You want your rightful share.
Killing make you feel
we
powerful.
need to fight them.
I ain't knock him out
What's
that
your
quick,
name?
bro. I ain't put them hands on him.
Very funny.
Knock this jaw loose.
We'll find out from your personal
Dislocated his,
effects.
Stuart
teeth.
Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Fool, we come in here, they closed the gate. He killed the dude. I'm talking about him with that pump.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
Just checking in with
Still
that
working,
doctor
Jack.
again.
I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We keep reading up on this story. Is it gonna eventually
We need your
tie
help.
into the main
Jack.
story?
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
I will? He's a
We
second
want you to
protagonist.
negotiate, Jack.
Wow.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Okay. Oh, the rope from the boat.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin. Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
I want to come around here and play and jump.
You're behind the wheel.
Hey, man, I'd probably use fast travel in this game more than I did in GTA 4. Last time I played that, I was using my
Husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
Yeah, man. Hey, also, if I was to play GTA 4